welcome to another exciting episode of Wrap It Up. I'm Nonkazimulo Qidi, and it's so good to be back with you once again. Thank you for joining us. You're about to hear a wrap-up of the past week's most trending news stories. So we saw that the story that started off the week was a very positive one, a very great one, a very historic one, where our home girl, Miss South Africa 2019, Zozibini Tunzi, actually won Miss Universe 2019 title. So our Miss South Africa became Miss Universe, and among many things that she said, she touched my heart when she said that this moment is for those girls with dreams. And she said in her words, I hope that their faces will be reflected on mine. What a beautiful message. What a message of inclusivity. I really felt so special, and I felt that she really, really deserves to be Miss Universe. And she broke the limitations, she broke the setbacks, she broke boundaries, she broke stereotypes, she broke stigmas. I mean, girls with her type of skin and hair have been criticized for the longest time. And she was just saying that, black girl, you got what it takes. Black girl, you got that magic. Black girl, you've got that power. She was validating us once again, saying that you can do anything you want in this world. Just believe in yourself and believe in your dreams. She settled in this past week at New York, and she's already fulfilling her duties as Miss Universe. We are proud of her, and we still celebrate her triumph. Viva to Miss Universe 2019. Share your views on that story. Another one we saw trending is of the load shedding that we saw during the weekend. It had actually persisted during this week. We saw stage 2, we saw stage 4, and then boom, out of the blue, we learn of stage 6. Like, what is stage 6? I've been trying to research. I tried to read about it. I just hear of 6,000 megawatts of power. Listen, don't give us figures and numbers and whatnot. Explain it as nicely as we've been seeing it on the Eskom website, to say, okay, stage 2 takes place between this number of hours and on this number of days. Stage 4, so on and so forth. I still don't understand what stage 6 is. There another stage maybe that we need to learn of, like stage 12, stage 15? Like, it was really, really frustrating. As if that was enough, there were power outages out of the blue. I think it was for almost a day, 22 hours, if not 20 hours. I was like, what's going on now? Because we know of stage 4 and stage 2. What's happening? Only to find that after President Cyril Ramaphosa said with the management and the board of Eskom, there was actually a sabotage that happened, whereby an employee of Eskom is suspected to have deliberately removed one of the cables, which caused the boiler to actually spill, and that caused South Africa to lose about 2,000 megawatts of power that was lost. And the president says that he's going to involve the police and make sure that they find the person that might have done this. Not only that, but the Eskom management is not going to rest. They're not going to get time off until January. They're going to work tirelessly, and they say that they are not going to cut power from what? The 17th of December until January the 13th. Do you believe that? I mean, with the power outages that we've been having this past week, do you think that's possible? I mean, I'd really like to hear your views. Your views on the show are very valid. Do share them. Another one that we saw trending is of the floods that we've been experiencing throughout the country since we've had the rainfall from last week on the 4th of December right up until this week. And some of these places, including Centurion as well as Mamelodi, have been severely affected. Thousands are left homeless, and they're actually going back to pick up the pieces. I was watching the visuals whereby this other gentleman was saying, we have to go back and rebuild our shacks. We don't have any place to stay at. But however, there is a church in Mamelodi that's actually helping these residents and housing them. Even the MEC, the Gauteng MEC, is involved and is providing blankets as well as food as a temporary relief. Even disaster management teams are placed on alert. Even in KwaZulu-Natal, these floods have caused some damage. Even 2 houses or households have been told to vacate their houses due to a landslide. So disaster management teams are also on alert on that side as well. We also saw that Graham Smith has been appointed as the acting director at Cricket SA, and this is only going to be for 3 months for an interim period, so that they can give him a chance. Actually, next year he's going to be having a lot of commitments, so he will only be fulfilling this role for only 3 months. I wonder who's going to be the next acting director or director for that matter, because we've seen in the past week that cricket has been experiencing some hiccups. So we can only hope that the best is going to happen for it. All right, give your views on that story as well. Moving further afield, we saw that Britain is having their elections, and it's going to be the third election in 5 years. And political analysts across South Africa as well as other countries cannot wait to find out what the outcome is going to be. And they are saying, most of them are predicting that this election is going to change the course of Britain in a very, very mighty way. It's going to impact it in a very mighty way that Britain has never seen before. So we wait for those results, and I'll bring you an update on that story. So that's all I had for you for this week's Wrap It Up episode, and I hope that you enjoyed all the news stories that you just heard. Remember to like, to share, and to subscribe to my channel. Wrap It Up. Your opinions are valid on this channel, so we'd like to hear more from you. Until we meet again, do remember that this is Wrap It Up. Tell your friends to tell their friends, to tell their colleagues, and to tell the rest of them that Wrap It Up is on your screen. Shap, shap.